I'm Julie Mack, and I am your host for Shop.org TV. Right now, I am standing on the red carpet here at the annual Summit Convention. Now, I'm going to be catching up with the who's who in the e-commerce industry. Well, I'm here with Mark Ebel, and he is the Senior Vice President of Channel Intelligence. Welcome, Mark.
Well, thank you for having me today.
Yes. Now, tell me, I have noticed that you guys have done a lot of promotions before the big show. What are some of the things that you guys are highlighting?
Well, you know, this is a really big show for Channel Intelligence. Probably the lead product that you'll see today is the Channel Intelligence TrueTag technology. And essentially what TrueTag does is for the first time allows retailers to make sure that they're not paying twice for the same customer that comes to their site through a variety of marketing programs.
Now, you have a new product, TrueTag. It sounds exciting. Tell me about it.
Well, you know, TrueTag is based upon three basic principles. First one is that today's retailer has a variety of different online marketing partners that are driving traffic to their site. Most of these customers visit multiple sites, so when that person actually comes and buys a product from that retailer, the question is, who deserves to be paid for that lead? TrueTag is actually able to enforce the online retailer's marketing agreements and make sure that that retailer doesn't pay twice for the same customer.
Well, I know that is a big concern with people right now about being charged twice for one transaction. What are you guys doing to make sure that that doesn't happen?
Well, we're doing a couple things. If you take a look today in the market, if you have half a dozen or a dozen more marketing partners, frankly, it's really tough to even figure out at a partner perspective who's coming and who isn't. And most retailers know a little secret, which is they are responsible for counting and paying, not their partners. We're actually able to go and take a look at the complete spectrum of where the consumer has been, enforce the marketing agreements that the particular retailer has in place, and therefore making sure that if the consumer has been to 2 or 3 or more sites, that really the one site that drove that consumer is actually paid the way that the online retailer wants.
How big of an issue is this really?
Well, you know, this is kind of a tough problem. I can tell you that for almost 10 years, I ran online marketing programs for major retailers. And I think if you would talk to most online retailers, they would tell you this is a problem. Probably a problem that it's tough to get our arms around. But I think that if you just do the simple multiplication, the millions of dollars you spend every year times however many partners you have, there's definitely going to be overlap. And this is probably a problem that's a lot bigger than people want to admit from a dollar perspective.
Well, aside from TrueTag, what else are you guys offering here at the show?
Well, Channel Intelligence is going to have a variety of products. First of all, you'll see our self and spend management tools that we'll be releasing. This allows retailers who want to go out to, for instance, comparison shopping engines, the control to actually manage what products they want to have promoted or not be promoted by themselves. Now, if the retailer needs a little more time, and I think everybody needs a little more time over the holiday season, the spend management program is actually run by a series of professionals within Channel Intelligence, and they essentially use these same tools to execute on ROI or sales or other goals and objectives that the retailer gives out. The last item that probably is getting the most attention here at the show is our Commerce IQ platform. And this is the one where if a retailer has 100,000 or 500,000 or 1 million products, they know that somewhere along the lines, somebody fat fingered some of this data. And with the requirements of Google and other people like that to have certain cleanliness, if you will, qualities of data, this type of product is becoming more and more popular.
Now, what's on the horizon for Channel Intelligence? I mean, you guys are doing so much. I want to know what's going to be happening in 2008.
Well, if you take a look, I think you're going to see a couple generalities. I have to look at my crystal ball, I'd see a couple things. First of all, probably what you see is this continued issue of data quality. And my guess is you'll probably see a variety of people having certification programs that if you want to participate in their marketing programs, your product data has to be at a certain quality level. So you'll be probably seeing more and more of those. The other part is marketplace integration. Amazon has done phenomenally well this year, along with other people such as Buy and Shopping, who essentially retailers are now saying, I want to sell in those marketplaces in addition to just my own. And though you can do that today with Channel Intelligence, my guess is you'll see even more capabilities in the future.
Well, it sounds exciting. Well, thank you so much for joining me.
Well, thank you so much for your time. Enjoyed it.